Hi everyone, in this video I want to share with you how to drive more traffic to your Etsy shop through Pinterest. So there is kind of this debate whether or not you should use Etsy ads, whether or not you should use Facebook ads and things like that. And the thing is that there's two ways. One way is to use your time and not use your finances. So in that case, you would use Pinterest, for example, to drive traffic to your shop. Another way is to use money and to basically set up the ads. But the problem with that one is that you need certain experience and you could also really quickly just burn that money. And we don't want that. With Pinterest, it's a lot cheaper, well, it's free, and it's kind of risk-free. So let me share with you a method of what I would do with Pinterest and how I would drive more sales to my Etsy shop. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is to convert your account to a business account so you can check on the analytics. So you're just gonna go click on your account, go to the settings, and then you will choose account management. Here you change your email address and things like that if you want, and then you can choose convert account where you can convert it to a business account. Once you do that, we're gonna go to the home feed, and from the home feed we can start pinning. So I will just go to search and then I will add a keyword that's relative to my niche. So let's say it's digital planner. So I'll just go ahead and write digital planners here. And when you start typing, also just click space and then see what other keywords you get. So for example, digital planner, aesthetic, iPad, free, stickers, things like that. So for you, Pinterest is already telling what you can target and which keywords people are looking for. So let's say we want aesthetic. So we have that, and then we can start adding. So let's say we see free digital stickers, that's a great one. And I'm just gonna click here and I'm gonna click create board. And then I'm gonna type in free digital stickers iPad. And what I can do here is I can just create the board and that's it. Or I can create a group board, and that's what we're gonna do. So to create the group board, you have to invite some of the people that you have followed. So you would have to follow them first, but I think you know how to do that. If you don't, I'll show you in a second. So we just add all these people and then we click create. Once we do that, we have a new board, and I click on it, and then I can click these three dots, click edit board, and here ideally I would want to add a description because that description will help me add even more keywords and rank my board higher. But besides that, what I can do is I can click with people and change this part, and then here I can allow it to invite other people and also board requests. And we want board requests because then people can request and become a member of this board, and obviously it's like a Facebook group that you control. So we're gonna do that, and that's it. That's all I wanted to show you with the boards. Next up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna access other people's boards and share our content that way. So digital planner, and I'm gonna click there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and okay, this is my own, I don't want that, let's say all pins. And now I can go to the one that I like, so let's say I like this one, and then I click on it, and then I can follow this person that created this board. So that's how you start following people. Now to follow actual boards, what we're gonna do is we're gonna write Etsy tips and then board groups or board group. And then once we do that, we're gonna start seeing pins popping up. We're gonna click on the filter and we're gonna select boards. Now we can see the boards that other people have created. We're gonna choose the one that sparks our interest and has a couple of pins. Let's say this one, and then this one doesn't allow you to follow it, and don't worry, there's going to be quite a few of those. So what I usually do is I open in a new link tab, and I would just do it like this. And I actually have a Google Sheet that I track with the followers and everything. If you want to purchase it, it's just €2 and you will find it in the description below if you don't want to do that yourself. But if you want, you can just do it manually and kind of go through. So here, finally I found one that I can join. So then I click join and then just wait until they accept me, hopefully. Once they accept me, I can actually repin my pins to that board, and that's how you get more traffic. So a really important part now is to talk about how you can actually boost your Pinterest page, because if you just pin randomly and sometimes once in a blue moon, it's not gonna work. What we need to do is treat this as a social media platform because it is a social media platform. So what you need to do is you need to go to home feed and each day basically repin other pins, and they say you should repin, if you really want crazy results, you should repin 40 to 60 to 80 pins a day, not all at once. So for example, you repin 40 in the morning and 20 in the evening and something like that. I usually don't have like a count number. If I had a virtual assistant, that's what I would tell them to do, but I don't have an exact number of the pins that I pin. So I just go randomly, I see something I like, I click save, and I choose the board that I want, you know. So if it's free digital stickers, let's maybe do that. Let's go to the search and let's type in free digital stickers. And now that I have that, I can repin it. So I see digital planner stickers, and then I will go ahead and go to this board and just repin it there. So again, quite a bit of work, but it's free. So, and then the second part is even more important, and it's to repin your own pins. Now, if you go to Etsy, and we're gonna go to just a random shop on Etsy. So let's say we say digital stickers, and then once we type in that, we find the shop that we think is really nice. I really like this one. And then we can add them with a Pinterest save button. So this is a Google Chrome extension that you can find. And then once I have that, I can just choose multiple images that I like. So ideally you want this to be your shop, but I'm just gonna do it for this person anyways. And then I click next, and then I choose, you know, kind of a place where I want to place it. So I'm gonna choose this Etsy digital products group board, and I'm just gonna save it there. What happens is that it automatically creates these listings, so it makes it super easy for you. Now, I would create this like that, and on top of that, I would create my own pins on Canva so that it would be the Pinterest standard size. I think it's 1080 to 1920, like it's a portrait mode. In that case, I can actually, you know, make them more eye-catching and eye-pleasing. And on top of that, I would also create freebies, because obviously, especially when you're just starting Pinterest, you need freebies to attract attention. Now, the reason I chose Pinterest to kind of drive traffic from all the other platforms, so for example, why I don't really post on Instagram, is because Instagram and Facebook are really penalizing you for, you know, driving people outside of Facebook and Instagram. So basically, as soon as you post a post with a link to your website or your Etsy shop or whatever, they're like, no, 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 don't do that. And your reach is a lot smaller. Unless you use Facebook ads, it's really difficult for you to do that. You could use Facebook groups, and I have a video about that I'm gonna link in the description below, how to actually use Facebook groups. So if I did have a Facebook account, I would either use Facebook groups or my own personal Facebook account. So I would create a person that I would then post all the content through, because in that way your posts will get reach. But if you just create a Facebook page, it just doesn't work anymore. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about Pinterest. I hope that these tips were helpful, and see you in the next video.